VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live. Melinda's.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Welcome to
everybody.
VCR Party. It's a show where we watch VHS tapes. I'm in the office. I'm Joe, 11,000 VHS tape. There's Nick, there's George, there's Steve. The gang's all here. And yeah, good to see. How was your Halloween, guys?
I will tell you that the highlight for me was all the great entries we got from
yeah.
viewers who dressed up as VCR Party characters, and some of them dressed as us, and some even dressed as specific references to this show that we're going to have to do a lot of explaining, because there's things that happened in one episode that were immortalized as costumes. So later in the show, we'll reveal all the costumes, we'll vote on a winner, and there's some incredible ones this year.
I want to show you a couple VHS tapes that showed up on the doorstep. This is this is a series, how to create and animate a clay puppet. So there's that. All right. And then from the same series, sculpting characters with clay. And what I like about this guy is that he's not afraid of fonts. Like, look at this. Look at these fonts. He's not afraid. Some people will just be like, oh, let's just go with Helvetica or, Arial or something boring. No, not this guy. Not this guy.
But that might be a problem, because hold up the other one again. It kind of looks like Gay Puppet. A little bit, just because the C and the L get together, which could be a cool video on its own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that clay is super clear.
Well, no, I think that's just the kerning more than anything. I think that's the kerning's fault. Yeah, he's a terrible kerner. He's great at fonts.
Okay.
He's a terrible kerner. All right, so we'll watch those someday.
Pretty great.
Yeah,
Should we get this party started with a Found Footage Festival classic?
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
Hunting season is in full swing, and you guys are all hunters, right? You guys all go out in the woods.
Hunting for cyber videos.
Oh, guys, good.
George, Steve, and I were all in a deer stand this morning. We got up at 3 a.m. So
Blaze Orange and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty tired, but
yep. So I figured I'd do a Joe's Timely Tie-In by playing some hunting videos. We put together a montage, I think in like volume 5 of the show. You can get it on DVD, store.foundfootagefest.com. Of all the hunting calls, we have so many videos where they're like putting like funny things up to their lips and they're making sounds. Yeah, they're even taking things and like hitting it like so it sounds like a turkey wanting to mate. I think it's all about like sounding like they want to mate. And
and then coating yourself in urine for some reason too.
And it's always like middle-aged men making these funny sounds, which is funnier for some reason. I don't know why. But here we go. Here's hunting calls. The montage of hunting calls.
T T T. Wee wee wee.
That guy's my favorite.
There we go. So you know what? We could probably do a sequel to that, Nick. We have so many more hunting call videos, and it's just there's something funny about a mustached man in a serious way making a funny sound.
Yeah, and they're all like the names of hunting videos and also what they're like, the starbursts on them all sound very, vaguely pornographic. It's always like 27 close-up kills and things like that.
That is always a selling point too, like super graphic, very explicit. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And we have one that's about, I guess it's more about fishing, but it's just called Jigs! ! Which almost looks like what would be on a porno magazine. But anyway, we should do a part 2. I think it's worthy of a sequel.
Steve, who are you selling out to? Yourself? Who is that?
Selling out to myself this week. Long weekend and was not able to get together my background, but we are looking for people coming up, and I know like a lot of people have their stores and things like that, so December, Black Friday, everything coming up, so please think about advertising at info@foundfootagefest.com, or you can hit me up straight at steve@foundfootagefest.com. And as always, we appreciate it, and please continue to support the Melindas that support us.
That was good. That was really efficient. That was really fast. Like, good job.
Concise.
Hey, I think this could actually win. I don't know if this is allowed to win Video of the Year for 2022. This is Scrappy Rat's mixtape. Scrappy Rat is a regular Melinda, a longtime Melinda, and she sent us this VHS tape that she recorded in the 90s in Florida, and it's just a collage. She'd hit pause, she'd hit record, she'd hit pause, she'd turn the channel, she'd hit record. It's a masterpiece, and there's so much goddamn content on this, and it just keeps getting better. I barely scratched the surface. So let's watch this week. It's the Scrappy Rat mixtape.
I want to point out too, somebody in the comments last week was like, "This is fake. There's clearly not a
what?
There's clearly an edit there."
I hate it when people say that. We don't show fake shit, and if we do, then we tell people that it is.
Right. But I think what they were saying is that it was clearly edited to be more concise than it was. And
yeah.
So I did want to point out that the full tape, then you've taken the highlights from it and kind of made them into a minute long thing.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. That's a good point. I should actually say that. Yeah.
So maybe there's two categories: the video of the year and clip of the year, videotape of the year and clip of the year. Two different things. So this is definitely videotape of the year, right? Like at full tape.
We'll have to decide that on New Year's Eve. But,
yeah. All right. Well.
I think we should have that argument on the day of.
Of course.
That's usually how it works.
Jump the gun here.
We're at the kinks on the air. We don't want to waste that.
We don't plan things ahead, George.
Yeah.
We let viewers into the process. It's all part of it.
All right, here we go. Here's Scrappy Rat mixtape, concise version, but they are like this. They're all right next to each other. I just take what I consider to be the funniest parts. So there we go.
Classic wing attack, an uncontrollable urge to begin consuming large quantities of...
So she's out in a park outside of the fence reading a book. This is a commercial, and it's just awkward placement.
Classic wing attack, an uncontrollable urge to begin consuming large quantities of buffalo-style chicken wings from Wings to Go on 9th Avenue in Pensacola. Do not attempt to resist. Choose from many sauces, including mild, medium, hot, extra hot, suicide, and the baddest sauce in town, homicide. Listen to a story about a man named Fred. A poor Florida boy barely kept his family fed. And then one day when he's shooting at some food, he saw himself some cars and they looked real good.
Autos, that is, often sold.
Come and see.
That means us.
Beverly Parkway Auto Sales. Need to get the very most out of your company's advertising budget?
Commercials.
I know. And this show
they might be better than Alabama local commercials.
I mean, and this is just one tape, just think of all the other stuff. This is, this is a show called Blue Lights that's on their, I think it's on a public access channel. It's like a cops show, but it's more amateur. So, I mean, but just as sleazy.
Sales. Need to get the very most out of your company's advertising budget? Get real with Blue Lights. Call 904-995.
Oh my God!
They could have used C's on both those letters or both those words.
They could have.
Yeah.
By the way, Beverly Parkway, a good place to apparently have your business. It's the same.
Oh yeah.
Thing as the cars. Yeah.
Oh, was it really? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Extremely good eye.
I also like that this is kind of a relaxing commercial. Everything else is just like chaos.
Wing attacks.
Right. This is a scene from what was it called?
Blue Lights.
Blue Lights.
Blue Lights. Yeah, yeah. It's a scene from Blue Lights.
Tell me this is Florida?
Yep, that's Florida. All right, we're gonna finish strong here.
David had to get to the store to get that tea because I know what that tea would do for you.
I gradually grew in strength and had overcame problems of pain in my abdomen.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think it ended with a big exclamation there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Dr. Sternholm and a little bit of Something's Happening with Arthur
Something's
Bloom.
Happening is immediately where I went to.
Yeah, yeah. And he's talking about
grape
his
juice.
Yeah, he's talking about his abdomen. There's like a big jug, empty milk jug there full of something, and it apparently heals everything. Yeah. So that's just a short part of the course. We can watch the full versions of these things. Nick, maybe an EP of the Scrappy Rat tape.
Sure. That would
We have
be great.
Scrappy Rat on. Yeah. Let's listen to what this guy has to say one more time, can we?
Gradually grew in strength and had overcame problems of pain in my abdomen.
There you go. Are you sold?
Yeah,
Are you
it's like going to a New York diner and they like, we specialize in fish, chops, steak, pasta,
Yeah.
Thai. Well, you can't be good at all of those things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they can't cure
It's
everything.
quitter talk.
No.
You can do it all.
The menu is like a book. It's like it's like a James Michener novel, and
A list of all possible foods.
It is, yeah.
I've been going through some tapes at the office as our archive team has been, I guess, like prepping them for the database. And I found some new flying windows for a pet video. So let's get into it. So the video is called Turtle and Tortoise Care in Captivity. So it's already very specific, and that's why I popped it off the shelf. And sure enough, it starts with some, I would say, very relaxing flying windows. So take a look. Maybe you can guess which one is my favorite flying window.
That one's a contender. That top right is a contender.
Yep.
Do they just feed them Cheetos? Is that what it is? Oh, that one. Oh, that one for sure. Yep, that's number one.
Screaming, Nick.
That was it. There you go. You got a nice little grid of some gentle flying windows.
Yeah.
And I will say now, one of the things that I find funny is sometimes I'll watch a YouTube video or about a review of a board game or something on YouTube, and then they'll have like bloopers afterwards, like as if that's worthy of like including. It's not like it's Cannonball Run. You don't need bloopers at the end of everything you make, right? Well, at the end of Turtle and Tortoise,
Just leave them in the show. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We just leave them in the show.
Yeah. At the end of Tortoise and Tortoise Care in Captivity, there's a blooper reel that plays over the credits. So that's what we're going to go out on tonight. We're all going to end with some hilarious Turtle and Tortoise Care bloopers.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking up Felice Rude, who passed away last year, but some fascinating facts. Her life changed forever in 1981 when she founded the Sacramento Turtle and Tortoise Club, earning her the nickname the Turtle Lady. And 4 times a year, she published a newsletter and held a number of in-person meetings, including an annual Turtle-rama. Just thought that was something you'd want to hear.
What would they do at the Turtle-rama? Does it say, or is that it?
You had to be a member. I can't get past the paywall on Turtle-rama.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're going to see more from that scintillating video later in the show, so don't go anywhere.
All right, let's get into showing each other our raviolis.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
I'm looking at these. I'm excited about both of yours.
Oh, yours look good too.
Let me. Yeah, you want to go first?
I'll go first. Yeah,
Okay, sure.
yeah. So Scott from Madison, he found a home movie at a thrift store in Madison, Wisconsin, and he was inspired by A Life on the Farm, which is the film that Nick and I produced and the Melindas produced about the weirdest VHS tape we ever found. It takes place on a farm. This particular home movie also takes place on a farm. And let's see, it's 100 minutes long. We're only going to watch like a minute and a half of it. It was on an unlabeled tape. And Scott said, I can't get any friends to watch it with me because they think it's creepy that I want to watch someone's old home movies. Is that creepy? That's creepy, isn't it? If you want to watch somebody else's home movies, or is it?
I mean, if it is, we'd be out of a job because this is like a lot of what we do is watch other people's home movies.
I guess I've been doing it for so long that I don't think it's creepy. But when he puts it that way, it's like, oh, maybe it is actually
involving other people in it. Maybe but yeah,
I think it's even creepier. I think it's creepier if you're watching it by yourself, though. If you're watching it with other people, then
no
it's
one has
less
to
creepy.
know that.
No.
I mean, if you make a career out of it, that's weird.
Right. Yeah. Wait, what? All right. So he said, I'm unsure if it's actually great or if I have just lost my mind from watching too much found footage festival content. So I don't know. I really like this one because, Nick, we always talk about home movies and usually it's like, kids opening up birthday presents, stuff like that. We got another box of them recently. It was like Pee-wee's 80th birthday, but they did the thing where they just set it up on a tripod, hit record, and then joined the party. So it's just seeing people milling about. Those are the boring ones. This one, they actually found they're on a goose farm, and they find interesting things to videotape. It's this older couple. The guy has a great voice. He kind of sounds like Jack Rebney a little bit. All right, here we go. I would say this one's more like heartwarming and interesting than it is like hilarious. All right,
that's fine.
There we go. Life on, what do you call it? Life on the Wisconsin Goose Farm.
Now we hope that this is all recording because as I said, this is our first try and we don't know what the heck we're doing. We're going to try to stop this now. I know, we're going to call them, what are we going to call them? I don't know. Oh, Misty and Thunder, that's right. Do you notice that Thunder just alleviated himself? I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel like more people should say that in their home movies. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
Alleviated himself?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm relieved, I think, but yeah.
I know, and I looked that up. I was like, alleviated. I was like, is that the right word? It sounds close. It's not the right word, right? Yeah, alleviated.
Relieving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you notice that Thunder just alleviated himself? I don't know why I'm doing this.
Okay, we got the 8th of May.
Great voice.
And here is Mother Goose with the 4 little goslings. One just evacuated himself down there. Let's see if we can kind of zero in on that.
The one thing about geese is they do shit a lot.
They do alleviate themselves a lot?
They do, yeah.
Yeah. He evacuated himself. He enunciates well, too. Doesn't he?
DJ.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too bad this lady was revealed after the Halloween costume contest entries closed.
I know.
That would have been get a stuffed goose and a red sweatsuit, and
that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's a good low effort.
Save it for next year.
Yep.
This is my first time with this damn thing, so don't mess with me. All right, Joanne's about to stir him a little bit, start getting up without getting shit all over her clothes.
Oh, there it goes. Get him, Barney. Get him, Barney. Get him, Barney. Come on, Barney.
What is it, Radio Shack?
It's a goose attacking a Radio Shack plastic bag, which, I mean, that's what you want in a home movie, isn't it?
Yes.
They're knocking it out of the park.
Yes. Get him, Barney. Come on, Barney.
What is it, Radio Shack?
These assholes.
Well, they're all stopping to see the same thing.
Yeah, could have made room for me.
There we go. That's. I mean, there's so much more. And Scott had a great 30-minute edit, and I watched the entire thing twice. It's that good. But just because it's just like, I don't know. It was very comforting. It's this couple and the way they narrate it, and I love the guy's voice, and they're self-deprecating. There's a sledding scene. They go on vacation. He sees some of his old army buddies down in Florida. I mean, they're good at home movies.
I got to say, I liked it a lot, and I liked the people a lot. I was just surprised so much of the goose farm was inside. Like, you'd figure out the goose farm, we're going to be outside the entire time. No?
Yeah. No, there's one scene where they finally take the geese outside, and she has to bring all the geese out, and the geese just love her so much, and they follow her everywhere. And just like their relationship with these geese is it's fantastic. So.
Wow, a lot of animals starting off, and I like how gentle this show is starting off with turtle and tortoise care, some flying windows, some gentle things in the Scrappy Rat mixtape with the old man talking about his ailments. And,
some hunting calls, yeah.
And and now I got another gentle thing to start off with.
Is this our gentlest show?
It might be.
Who's the gentlest?
Make it a competition.
Everything is.
That would be good. Who's the gentlest? Like, you play the most gentle video possible.
Yeah, get Joe Pera to judge, maybe.
We usually go the other way. It's just like who takes the most shits in the toilet. What was the one?
Who's
that we
the Joest? That's the.
Who spends the most time in the bathroom?
Yeah. That's usually the ones that we have. But we should do like who's the gentlest?
The yellingest. Yeah, it'd be.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Well, this one is we do these videos called Rent a Joe and Nick, which you can get on our website, foundfootagefest.com, where we will make a personalized mini VCR party show for your friend or loved one for an occasion. And a person emailed us and said, I don't think you'll have a video for this, but my friend's really into tatting, tatting. And I knew we had a tatting video, but I didn't even know what tatting was. Apparently, it's making patterns out of lace, like making handmade lace patterns.
Yeah, it's making lace, right? Yeah, and I went looking for a video on the shelf, and I always thought tatting, it was a tattoo video, like how to tattoo, and they just called it tatting. But no, right here, here's a tatting video. Like, I think we have like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, this one is called Tatting with Pam Palmer, and it's a British woman who's very into tatting. And I liked how gentle it was. So here's some more, and let's all take this tatting journey together. Tatting with Pam Palmer.
Pam Palmer, giddy up.
This is where it all pays off. You get some lace on a decorative umbrella.
Oh, it was all worth it. Can you imagine strolling through the park with that fucker?
Oh, you're gonna turn some heads.
Yeah.
Starts off with a bang here. There's some weed in there.
It's her grinder.
Hello, I'm Pam Palmer. I have enjoyed tatting for many years. My great-grandmother was a tatter. This was her workbox and her shuttle. I teach tatting at the British College of Lace in Rugby. Because both hands
I
are
thought
used...
that was the British College of Lace and Rugby, as if it's a university where those are the 2 subjects.
I think those might be the 2 most opposite things in the world, right?
I didn't get into the Lace program, but I did get into the Rugby program. So.
I get good grades for a year, they might let me into the Lace program.
Yeah.
But I think it's Lace in the city of Rugby, Joe. I think you pointed that out.
I think that's, I don't even know if there's a city called Rugby, but I think that's got to be it, right?
Yeah, that's what I guess.
Tough town.
Yeah.
Got to put Vaseline on your ears just to not get cauliflower ear.
I teach tatting at the British College of Lace in Rugby. Because both hands are used almost equally, some left-handed tatters find they are able to tat as if right-handed. If you find this difficult, try placing a fairly large mirror at an angle to the television screen to reverse the picture.
Pervert.
I have used...
Putting a mirror up to your screen?
Reverse the picture. I have used the technique to create a crunchy snowman, adding beads and embroidered French knots. Happy tatting.
Crunchy snowman. Two-word challenge.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, write it down. We gotta start doing those again.
Let's have Blaney do it.
That was the gentlest. That was the tattingest, and it was just very close to the line for tedium, I think.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, Nick, you should have your own tedium corner, or
I have my own style of tedium.
Tadium corner.
Hey, we got 3 more tatting videos. I just have yet to dive into them. So,
Next Tadium corner. Yeah. All right. I want to play this public access show from Somerville, Massachusetts. Farmer Dan sent this to me, and it's a Halloween video, and I know Halloween was yesterday, but I couldn't wait another year to play this. He sent it the other day, so I have to play it. I can't wait 360 days to whatever it is to play it again. So this is a public access show, and I don't know, I think it speaks for itself, but man, this is a good one. Here it is. It's called Chatting About Halloween.
Great title. Oh,
now tell me if, like, do you think that they scripted this, or did they outline this, or how many takes did they do of this?
Now, do you think the kid on the left grew up to marry the goose lady?
Oh yeah.
And he wore the green sweatsuit, she wore the red one, and they just sort of made it work, sweatsuit wise.
Yeah, this is 1994, so yeah, I think the dates check out. I think so.
Okay.
And do you think
this
the framing,
feels like Nick's video where he went? Was it a camp that you learned to make television at?
Yeah, College for Kids. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You were the floor manager on whatever show we're about to watch. Is that right?
I wish.
Do you think the framing is good for the kid on the way right too? Do you think it's do you think the framing?
I just hope someone does impersonations.
Well, don't get your hopes up for that, but there will.
It ain't Tyler's Hideaway, I'll tell you that much.
There we go. All right, here we go. Chatting about Halloween. Observe silence, please.
Are you talking to them or us?
Hey. Hello. What are you gonna be for Halloween? A Headless Horseman. That's nice. I'm gonna be a ninja here. I'm gonna be a Grim Reaper for Halloween.
Okay, I'm gonna be a ninja here. I mean, this is
the
New
first
England.
kid sounded British, almost.
Well,
like the accent was so thick.
I don't think he can pronounce his R's, so he said a Headless Horseman.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And I also like I guess we will not observe silence during this, but I like that he holds the microphone up to him, but then asks the question. Like, you can't really hear him, but you can hear the answer. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey. Hello. What are you gonna be for Halloween? A Headless Horseman. That's nice. I'm gonna be a ninja here. I'm gonna be a Grim Reaper for Halloween. I'm gonna be a Headless Horseman for Halloween.
I mean, he just sounds posh British. It's almost Michael Caine.
You think it's Somerville, Massachusetts, or Somerville, New Jersey?
Oh, you think it could be New Jersey?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have
Somerville shirt. So
I have Somerville, MA on from Farmer Dan, but I don't know. It could be wrong.
Just a Grim Reaper.
What do you think? Like, did they script it, or how many takes was this, or what do you think? Like,
The fact that his name is Sal makes me think it's New Jersey, but that could just be a horrible stereotype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well
pronounces
scripted.
R's, so that could be Massachusetts.
Yeah, right.
Well, he also said, "I'm going to be a ninja here." You know, I'm going to be a ninja here. That feels like more of a New England kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, because I'm walking here, which is New York, but yeah.
I think it's a good
the
show.
Headless
So.
Horseman.
Yep. I would love to see what his costume ended up looking like.
I might be going to a Halloween party on Halloween at nighttime. And my favorite game for Halloween is apple bobbing, and I like to go trick or treating. You know, it's really fun. And
controversial view.
Last year I was a pirate for Halloween, and I got a real lot of candy. I mean, a real lot. And I when I go trick or treating, I usually go with my cousin.
I mean, that was their cutaway too.
The director and cutaway to Headless Horseman. And back to Grim Reaper.
The Headless Horseman.
And I when I go trick or treating, I usually go with my cousin. She's a grown up now, but she lives on Fort Devens, and it's really fun. And you know, that's where the army is and everything.
He's got the Icelandic volcano lip smacks too.
Yeah, he's got some smacks in there for sure. Yeah, those are called Icelandic volcanoes. Whenever there's a smack,
It's the medical term.
Lips blew up. Allergic reaction. Yeah.
Fun. And you know, that's where the army is and everything. So. And I like being on Channel 3. It's really fun.
Is there any way to blur the Headless Horseman? Yes. Pig blurry Headless Horseman?
No, that wasn't the Headless Horseman.
Oh.
That was the other. That was the kid
ninja?
in the middle. Yeah, that was the ninja here.
Ninja,
that was ninja here.
Blur the shot of the ninja and blurry ninja.
What's? Can you see through the blurriness? Can you see what his hat is?
No, it looks like
that's pretty sweet though.
It's an arrow down, says ninja here.
It's really fun.
We go home stretch here.
Playing it cool on camera there.
And that wraps it up.
Wait, he wasn't the host. Oh, I thought the ninja was the host.
Wow, I wish I'd seen that before Halloween. Those are the costumes 3 of us could have been.
Group
Oh
costume.
yes, that would have been a good one. Yeah, yeah.
I
Headless
will
Horseman.
say, I mean, sorry, Scrappy, your ad. Video of the year goes to Headless Horseman. That, to me, is my early odds-on favorite. So, get the popcorn ready on New Year's Eve because we might have a battle.
Oh yeah, it was a really good show, and I think that was just like, yeah, it was just like, I think it was very heavily scripted. I think that they had rewrite after rewrite after rewrite.
David
and then
Milch came in and did punch-ups.
Exactly, they had punch-ups, they did rewrites, and probably 100 takes until they got it just perfect.
Wow. Well, that was also fairly gentle, I think. A little tedious. So
Yeah.
I hate to bring things up, but we have an infomercial now. That was
boy.
This is a half-hour infomercial. This is paid airtime for a guy named Tom Vu, who moved to America and became a real estate billionaire, according to him. And I think to show how successful he was, he surrounded himself with babes. And I believe we originally got this infomercial on a compilation that Andrew Novick made for us in Denver. Andrew, from Andrew's Grab Bag fame. So here's Tom Vu's real estate infomercial.
Welcome to Secrets of Success. Discover how you can achieve financial freedom in the 90s.
What was your New Year resolution? Most people just talk about it. Are you going to make it happen?
Real estate expert Tom Vu on how to make a fortune in the 90s.
Most of America's richest people made their fortune in real estate. Isn't it about time for you to learn how?
Great framing of this.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that row of babes.
Yeah. Aren't they like, can you keep it down? We're trying to sunbathe here.
This is Spring Breakers, right? The Harmony Korine movie.
Yep. Tom Vu is just off camera for that whole movie.
How? I started with nothing, and I found a way to make a fortune in real estate. I've been showing thousands of people across America how to do this, and you can learn how too.
Tom Vu says the time to make a fortune in real estate is now.
To me, it's the easiest time to make a fortune in real estate
What
in
do
the
you think
night.
the babes talked about with Tom Vu, like when the cameras weren't rolling?
Making fortunes? I don't know. Like
They're Halloween costumes.
It might be, it might be all he knows. He seems overdressed for this. It seems like he should be skimpier. I don't know.
Yeah, Speedo or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Real estate in the 1990s. If you know how to take advantage of the current opportunity. A lot of people think there's a recession, savings and loan crisis. To me, it's a time to buy a lot of real estate at bargain price and make a fortune.
Hi, my
Taking
name.
advantage of people who are on hard times due to financial crises. Yep.
My name is Paul Minhas, and it's so simple to make money in foreclosed properties after taking Tom Vu's training. And I made 7 deals in 30 days, made $15,000. There are checks to prove it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I made $15,000 in 30 days. You want to make
this
money?
is very similar to the doctor's approach to Wilford Brimley in the diabetes video.
Yeah, he just kind of creeps in.
A vampire creeping in. And by the way, we have started paying George and Steve not what they're worth, but something. But we do always we have these big bankers cashier's checks we pay you in each week, right?
We give them 7 at a time.
We have to count them and shake them up and down.
7 at a time.
30 days. You want to make money? Go see Tom.
Today I could go yachting from Florida to the Caribbean, having fun. Today I could relax, enjoy life around my mansion, watching the waterfall in the front, the waterfall in the back, the pool look like the lake, waterfall inside the house. I got tired of hearing the water running. Or today, I can do something that gave me the greatest personal satisfaction that even money couldn't buy, is showing people how to be rich.
This program is a paid advertisement for
Really?
Personal Advancement Institute
was the
Incorporated.
news. But yeah, apparently a lot of it is just him showing around the water features of his home. Like there's a fountain, there's in the front. This is kind of like the opening scene of Beverly Hillbillies with Granny kind of riding up on a chair in the back. And then there's the waterfall there. There's the waterfall in the back with the pool that looks like a lake.
Yeah. Do you think they all have their seatbelts on in the car?
Well, they would have to, otherwise.
They have their seatbelts around their feet, right?
Yep. So yeah, anyway, that's how I became a millionaire in the 90s, and I just do the show for fun now.
Oh, okay. So this is one of your hobbies, and then I assume that the babes are off screen from you right now, like they're
they're probably on the boat
making a sandwich.
Yeah, they're just off camera here.
Yeah, all right.
Making a sandwich. Yep. So that's Tom Vu. We never shown that on the show. It's high time we did.
Yeah, definitely overdue. Hey, and those are our raviolis.
Shows your raviolis. Shows your raviolis. Shows your raviolis.
Was that like that mouse, the rapping mouse from that Australian game? Yeah.
Rat. Yeah. It was. That's I was doing an impression of Rap Rat. Yeah, it wasn't a flub at all. It was a impression of Rap Rat.
That turned into like a rap. I like the good save.
They're
like, I know Dan Opsel, the flub master's watching this. I'm gonna make it into a rap.
We're gonna have him on pretty soon too, so we got to get our flubs in now. I think it's gonna be mostly Steve based when we talk to Dan, but. Yeah.
Well, the Halloween costume contest reveals are moments away, but we do have to show you some of our cyber videos we found on the internet. Well, I hate to bury the lead, but I do have a mustache, shaved the beard off. Partially for a Halloween costume, I was going as Ron Howard from the 80s, the early 80s when he had a mustache. So, but I also thought, as this is airing, I'm going to be at the premiere of the new Weird Al movie in Brooklyn. I'm very excited about that. We're watching a Weird Al-based cartoon on Saturday Morning Cartoons this Saturday with our buddy Gabe, who's also a Weird Al fan. And I found something I'd never seen. It's a Diet Coke commercial that has a cameo from Weird Al. I found this on the internet today, so it counts as a cyber video from 1985.
Just for the rock of it, just for the roll of it. Diet Coke. Just for the look of it, just for the kick of it, the real cola taste of it. Diet Coke. Just for the joy of it. Just for the just for the love of it. Just for the one of it.
Does that make any sense to you? I mean, like, there's a Ghostbuster drinking a Diet Coke, Weird Al Yankovic, a guy with a basketball,
unicycle guy, the guy who lost weight, the
this guy,
the 1984 monoculture or 85, you know.
Yeah. Like, what is this commercial? And then at the beginning, you think it's Michael Jackson, but it's Weird Al from the Eat It video. And
well, did Weird Al sell out here? Like, I don't know. I always thought he was non-commercial, that he kind of did his own thing. I feel like he's selling out here.
Well, I just don't think he was asked a lot. But yeah, I think this was the height, of his fame, at least until now. So he must have said, I'll do a Diet Coke commercial.
Ah.
Well, Weird Al, if you're watching and you want to sell out, just info@foundfootagefest.com. We're still here for you.
Needs the exposure.
Yeah.
Be Steve saying Weird Al Yankovic is a singer and parodist, and so he's got a new CD, not CD, but he's got a
yeah, it's something.
Find it on Spotify or WeirdAl.com. So support the one to support us.
I'm trying to celebrate Weird Al because I love your enthusiasms, Nick. When you're excited about something, we're all excited, except for Joe. So here's some more Weird Al stuff. First, this is an outtake from